Hi everyone, welcome to How to Coupon, Shop Smart and Save Big. I'm Rita and I'm here to help you to start couponing and learn how to do that. This is a class and it is going to be a longer video. The idea is that after this class you will be able to start just like that. So let's get right to it because there's quite a lot of stuff to cover. One of the easiest ways, because there are many ways, one of the easiest ways to start is by start to get some coupon inserts from Sunday newspapers. They look like this or this. They vary, they have different names. Each Sunday has different inserts and new coupons, different coupons. Even if it's not Sunday right now, you can still get last Sunday's newspapers at most Dollar Trees for $1, which is an inexpensive way to get the newspaper inserts. I would start with either just one or two. That's it. You don't need any more than that. And it can get super confusing if you get a pile of newspapers. You can have a Sunday subscription to your home, and that's also another typically an inexpensive way to get the Sunday newspaper coupons, or as I call it, just the inserts, because I don't really can't use the newspaper for couponing, right? So, and I can touch base a little bit later on how to maybe get free coupons as well. So you start to do that just because there are deals often that when you start looking for the deals, you realize that you need a coupon from an insert that was a month ago. So as soon as you start collecting those Sunday coupons, the easier it is to you to get more deals. Another way to find or get coupons is to use printable coupons. And those you can do and find at the same time when you look for deals. So right after my first item of business, which is to get the Sunday inserts, I would then look for deals. And I do that by going on a website like couponrebel.com, where I post deals and look through the deals. It doesn't have to take more than a few minutes a day or every couple of days, or you can also get an email subscription and have those deals sent to you, so you don't have to take a lot of time to find the deals. And for me, couponing is not about spending an enormous amount of time. I want to do it as efficiently as possible. So the easier I can find deals, the better. So for example, I would go on a website and look for a deal. Now, when you're starting, look for a deal at a store, just one store that you already use frequently or go to and shop frequently at, or maximum of two. If you decide to go to, don't do like I did, do better, to a store that is out of your way, even though it's a great deal, but you don't know the store either, it may not end up being such a great couponing trip after all. So start with looking for the deals for one store, the store that you frequently shop at anyway. When you find a deal that you like or would like to do, or for an item that you need, take note. So so each of these deals on the website has a breakdown of, and I laid out step by step, 1, 2, 3. So step 1, buy the item. Step 2, use the coupon, and it will tell you where you find that coupon. If it says it was on the coupon insert from last Sunday, perfect, you have that. So you grab that insert, look for that coupon, and then clip that coupon from there, and you're ready to go shop. That's as easy as that. So the ideal situation is that you find the why it is a deal. So really, so that's basically the bottom line here, is that what makes it a deal is that you find an item on sale, a great deal in and of itself. It may be a couple of bucks off from its original regular price, but then when you combine a coupon with it, you may get it for free or for pennies, or 90% off, or whatever the case may be. But now it suddenly became a great deal. So that's what you're looking for. In the beginning, when you start, you are more likely to buy because you need something, not because you find a great deal. So it is okay, or know that not everything is an awesome deal, but still, as my motto is that any deal is better than paying full price. So if you need, for example, toilet paper, well, use the best coupon you can find for it, and then shop if you haven't found any deals for it at that time that you need it, whenever you need it. And then next on the item on the list is so you have now seen the deal that you want to do, and I would also start with an easier deal, meaning some deals, and specifically diaper deals, can get quite involved. There are several steps involved where you might have to do many things. When you're first starting, go for something as easy as buy one item, such as this, for example, and use one coupon. That's it. And I would just do that deal. You don't necessarily have to go to the store and buy 100 items and try to use a coupon for everything. As a matter of fact, I shop very lightly when I'm couponing, because I realize that I make less mistakes when I purchase less items all at in one time, in one transaction. And there's also less mistakes from the store end, both ways. So that's it. And especially if it's convenient for you. If your store is 5 minutes from your house, go do the deal and see how it goes. It's super exciting. I am going to be cheering for you when I hear that you went and did your first deal and you got something for free, or for 49 cents or $1 when it was a $10 item. That's exciting. It's awesome. So that's that. And then the way that you actually start to accumulate those items is, so let's say you have, instead of just one coupon, now you have two. So you use two of the coupons, buy two items. There you go. If you have 4 coupons, you use 4 and buy 4 items. And that's how you build a stockpile. However, you do not need tens and hundreds of coupons. You can easily build a stock with a few coupons, getting a few coupons every weekend, plus the printable coupons. So I use both. I use both printable and the newspaper coupons, and that seems to give me the best deals, best of both worlds, right? And that brings me up to the other point, which is the printable coupons. So when you're looking for those deals, you may also see that it's asking for a printable coupon, or it's saying to use a printable coupon. So the deal is buy one, let's say this, and then use one printable coupon. So there is a link on the deal breakdown. You just click on that and it takes you to where you can find that coupon and print it out. That of course requires that you do have a printer. There are very or fairly inexpensive ones. I have one that's $50. It works well. I just print out the coupon and then do the same exact process or the steps as I would do with the insert coupon. And with the printable coupons, there is typically a couple of things. One, when you're first time using your printer and want to print a coupon, you're probably going to be asked to download coupon printing software. Do that. That allows you to then get and print the coupons. 2 is most coupons that you print have a printing limit. Typically it's 2, so you can print the same coupon twice. Sometimes they reset and then you can print again, which is great. So you look for those two, or keep an eye out when I say, hey, print again, please, because you can do that. So that's in a very basic way of how couponing works. The best, or to get the best deals is you find something on sale or clearance, even better, and you have a coupon and sometimes other things with it, like a cashback rebate or a gift card or things like that, where you can now suddenly bring down your out-of-pocket costs to minimum, or sometimes even make money on that deal. So having said that, the next thing I wanted to also mention, so where else can you find these deals? The website, Facebook group or groups. Also, you can look for these deals yourself, obviously. And that you would do by looking through the weekly ads. And you can see these online as well for the store. So let's say Walgreens was your store that you want to start couponing at. You'd look through their ad and see what's there that you may need, or just I generally scroll through it and see what coupons are available, and then go from there. And then that's how I combine the coupon with the sale, which is what's also called coupon matchups. Another way to do or find a deal or find what's hot in your area is use your phone and download an app called Favado. It's Favado. It shows you your area stores and what's trending in those stores. So let's say an item, toilet paper, a lot of people are clicking on it to choose it, that they want to buy it, that typically, and it also gives you a breakdown. You may say, oh, there's a $2 coupon for it or something else for it. So that is one of the ways that I use the app to look for deals. However, when you're starting, it's easier, even later, it's easy to find deals that others like I have posted. It takes less time. And again, like I said, time is money for me, and I really want to be efficient. So nothing extreme. You can easily stock up, build a stockpile, and save a ton of money without having to do extreme. And as a matter of fact, extreme typically is not very sustainable and may also be not necessarily ethical. So you can do it with just a couple of coupons from the inserts or from the printable coupons or the printable coupons. Then, so going back to the how many coupons should you have? So when you first start out, I would start with just 1 or 2 until you get a hang of it. And then in the same store that you shop, you could use 4 if it's a great deal. And some weeks there are better coupons than others. The great news is that the sale cycles and also coupons are cyclical. So oftentimes they come around again, and it's typically about every 6 to 8 weeks. So if you missed the deal the first time around, don't worry. And everybody misses deal. You cannot get them all. So if you did miss a deal, it will probably come around. It could even be better. The coupons that come back again, they're not always the same. One week it may be $2 off, another one $1 off. So you just take it as it comes and get the best deals possible. The ideal is that you want to get into a position where you do not buy based on need. You buy based on because it's a deal, it's free, you make money on it, or it's 90% off. However, in the beginning, when you start, you will be more likely buying because you need something. So then you try to get the best deal possible and know that it will take maybe a month or 2 or 3 months to get to a point where you don't have to shop because of need anymore. Now you can just shop by what's a great deal, which, and again, you can quickly get to that point. So don't worry about it. You got to start somewhere, and hopefully without getting super overwhelmed and confused. So, and even so, couponers that have been doing it for a while, you can easily get by with 4 coupons or 4 newspaper insert coupons and then whatever printable coupons you have, and you're set. Yay! That's awesome. Then another thing that I wanted to mention about is the terms. That was something that was super confusing for me in the beginning, because a lot of couponers use terms. So if you're on a Facebook group or wherever and you see all this lingo being thrown around, I'm like, I have no clue what anything means. So adding to the confusion of how to even do this thing, I have a downloadable terms, abbreviations sheet on the website. However, also on the website, I do not use the abbreviations on the deals, or if I do, I spell it out what it means to help you guys out. Because that would be super helpful for me, and I really wish that it was available. But you will figure it out as you go, and that's also the other reason why I say please, or not please, but it would be advisable to go with the easier deals first, because once it gets more involved, then there's going to be more terms as well. Then let's move into how to organize the coupons. So what I do, and this is a little bit, well, some people do, you will find your way. Some people like it this way. I will tell them how some other people like it. I do it this way. So when I get the coupon insert, I will then put a date on it when I got it immediately, because I've had a mess in my hands because I did not know what coupon was what, and I had coupons everywhere or inserts everywhere. So as soon as I get it, I put the date on it. I do that for every single one of them. Then I use this small file cabinet and organize my coupons into the files. So I just have a little date, so I can switch it out, and that's where the inserts are. So if I find a deal, or when I find a deal and it says it's on the, which insert, Smart Source insert on May 22nd, there they are, then I'll go find it. So I only clip the coupons when I have a deal, or if it's a coupon that I always am looking for great deals, just kind of happen to walk on those, like toilet paper. Oftentimes you find it on clearance. If you don't have those coupons with you, then you got to run home and you can miss out on it. So that's what I do, how I keep them organized. That's the other important thing. Well, the important thing is the organization, but once it starts to get out of hand, it can become more difficult to manage. So we want to make sure that it's as easy as possible and you stay on top of it. So this works for me. You could also use, I used to have them laying on a big table, just everywhere, the inserts. Then you could also have little pockets, little dividers where you keep them, or whichever way works for you the best. You'll find the way. I have about 2 months worth. I have coupons from April still in here. It's about 2 months that I can still find deals from an insert from April, for example, for right now. So the idea with the newspaper inserts is that, well, the idea, you have the inserts for as long as you have coupons in them. And once there are no longer any coupons that you want or need, that's the time that I will then recycle the inserts. Now, if you prefer it the other way, which is to have a binder, and this is the example binder, but this would not be big enough. You need the thicker binder. Often I also see the zippable binders, or the zip things, whatever they are. People using those with like baseball inserts. In those cases, you would clip pretty much every single coupon, or the coupons that you need. I prefer it not to do it that way because it takes a lot of time to clip the coupon. So again, efficiency is so important for me. So I only clip the coupons when I know I'm going to use them, or if they are coupons that I'm always looking for or deals for. But there's nothing wrong with that. I tried it, it just didn't work for me. It took me way too long at the store. I don't want to go to the store and spend their hours on end looking for the deals. I want to go in, buy the items that I want, and then get out. And I typically do that. So when I find the deal, and sometimes when you get more into it, you may find a couple of deals. I quickly write them down on a sheet of paper. I mean, just quick notes, and just so that I know what the amount is that I'm supposed to find the item for, how much the coupon is for, and what the total is going to be. When you buy more than a couple of items at a time, it's easy to pay more than what you expected. So let's say if you didn't have a clue and the total was $10, but when you go home you realize that it was supposed to be $5, something got messed up somewhere. So if you have those numbers, so at least in your head, when you're at the cashier and they ring it up and it's like, oh, it's $10, you're like, it was supposed to be $5. So you can immediately check the receipt, and if there's something that's wrong, I typically walk straight to customer service, even if it's 50 cents, and I'll go say, hey, something's messed up, it didn't do it right. Or maybe it was me that made the mistake and didn't calculate the coupon correctly. So anyway, but that's another way that I keep organized on the deals, and it's easier when you're only doing 1 or 2 deals at the time, so that you're not dealing with 50 items, and then it's easy. At least for me, it was easier to make mistakes. I made mistakes. I calculated the items wrong and things like that. So start small and build it up, and you will be saving a ton in no time. It literally doesn't take that long until you're at the position where you can shop the deals where it's free, 70 to 90% off, to moneymakers even. So then I wanted to also touch base on where to find free coupons, free inserts specifically. So there are ways to get the inserts free as well, and thinking that you don't need that many, again, couple at a time. But again, in the beginning, I wouldn't even worry about that. Just get 1 or 2. But then ask your friends and family, ask your neighbors. A lot of people get newspapers, but they don't ever use their inserts. So I know many people that ask their neighbors, give them their inserts, and they suddenly, there you go, they have 6 of them. If you are living in an apartment complex or community that delivers newspapers or has a stack of newspapers, and then they get recycled, you may be able to get the inserts from there. Or you have a newspaper recycling in your building or your complex or your community, you may be able to get them from there, all for free. Also, you may be getting a neighborhood paper. We do here on Sunday, and they always have 1 insert. The coupons are not exactly the same as in the other insert that's in the paper, but still, most of the time, they're almost all of them. So great way to get extra coupons. Also, gas stations, you could ask, and always please do ask. Ask if many gas stations throw, so I hear anyway, I haven't done it myself, they throw away their Sunday papers. So if you're familiar with a gas station or frequent one, you could ask and see what they do with their newspapers. If they throw them away, maybe you could take them, recycle the paper, and keep the inserts. Same thing for the store, and I've actually done this at my store. I asked them what they did, and I was allowed to take the inserts from the Sunday paper on the following Wednesday. So And that tip, tip time, you do not need to shop at the very moment that typically you don't, the very moment that the deal comes live. So when you get the Sunday paper, you don't necessarily have to shop that day or that second. Some people do, and you may find that when you go to the store, that item is out of stock. The shelves have been emptied. Um, there's a couple of ways that you can approach that. And I sometimes, it depends on the store. Some stores seem to be coupon more than others, at least in my area. So I go to a different store and I find it there. So I recon, as I call it, I look for the store that usually has the stock, and then I go there if I know that the item is a hot item. The other thing is that you can wait, because the sales cycle typically, depending on the store, is at least a week or 2 weeks sometimes. So you can get that deal later. You don't have to do it right then and there. And the other thing, one more thing, is that if for some reason the item is not available before the sale ends, you can ask for a rain check. And you can still, as long as the coupon is not expired, get that item after the sale ends, still using your coupon. And I have done that before too, and it works just as fine, for most cases anyway. There are always some exceptions, so which makes it fun, right? Oh, maybe not. So the made me lose my train of thought. Get a rain check if the item is out of stock at your store, or look for another store where you could potentially find that item while the sale is still going on. You're not, as a couponer, you're not supposed to wipe the shelves. That is prohibited, not ethical couponing. So please, if you would, try to leave some for others, so everybody can get some. And there certainly is plenty for everyone. Then let's move to a couple of things on just general rules or tips, if you will. One of the big ones is, and which I did not know, I didn't do it, but nobody ever told me until I read the coupon one day, is that you're not allowed to copy the coupons. That is illegal, and you can get into trouble. So please don't get into trouble. Each coupon in the printable coupons has a, I don't know if you can see that, code or number, and it's unique for each one of them. So print and be safe and ethical. These printable coupons also, I print in color. You can print them in black and white. However, sometimes the black and white coupons don't scan as well, and maybe it's because of the print quality is not as good enough, or for whatever reason. Some stores seem to have more problems scanning them than others. However, most stores also, as long as the item is correct and listed on the coupon, allow you to, or they'll override it and manually enter it in, which brings me to another point. I always try to be super nice with the cashiers and the managers, and I have yet one that have turned me down. So knock on wood, hopefully that remains. Then know your store's coupon policy. Each store has their own coupon policy on how many coupons they accept. Do they double coupons? Which doubling coupons is, if you have a coupon for 50 cents like this one, some stores would double it up to $1. Most stores, well, not most stores, but the stores that double typically double up to $1. So if you have a $1.50 coupon, it would not be doubled to $3. It varies by store. So once you learn your store's policy, that's great. because that's what you want to do. Also carry the policy with you or be able to pull it on your phone, because sometimes you may know it better than somebody at the store. The other thing about the coupon still is that start to read the fine print. How many limits are there for the coupon? For example, many coupons have a limit of 4 per day per household, for example, or 4 identical coupons, which means you could buy 4, but that's that. Some also have it's 1 for 2, so you have to use 1 coupon to get 2, or that takes that off of that. Also, this brings up a good timing here to talk about one thing that's often confusing. It says 1 coupon per purchase. This comes up quite a lot. So 1 coupon per purchase means, this by the way is not the right coupon for this, but 1 coupon, 1 item, 1 per purchase, right? So if you buy 2 items, you can use 2 coupons. If it says 1 coupon per transaction, then you could only use 1 coupon per the whole whatever you buy of the same product. So if you bought 4 of them and it said 1 coupon per transaction, then you would only use 1. Now that probably wouldn't make it the best deal either, so you would like to find the deals that say 1 coupon per purchase. The next is, and then one more thing. In the coupons, it does say do not copy, do not sell, do not buy, do not transfer. It can vary on the coupons, but most of them have the same terms. They are all prohibited. And one of my the other tip here is that one of my also goals is not to spend a lot of money on the couponing accessories or supplies or even the coupons. So if I can, I want to get them for free. And again, I may only need 4. And then plus I print. So I want to minimize the money that I spend on the couponing, because that would then take it out from the other end. So that I keep that in mind throughout couponing, that it's about still saving money, and I do not chase every single deal. I go for the deals that make sense, and efficiency, like I said, is important, and saving money. Again, it's just, that's what it's about. So if I spend $100 and I save $300, I still didn't save money because I just bought something for $100 worth. So maybe if I spent $10, it would have been great, but I try not to spend more than $100 for my family's monthly budget on groceries and household and daily essentials. So that would not have made sense if I spend that much money on it. So just something to keep in mind, because couponing can become super addictive, because it is so exciting to get those deals. Like I said before, it's like, yes. So let's breathe. There are very few deals that you would lock the door and run out the door to get it. Sometimes there is a hype that you should do that, or more hype than there is need. You don't. I will post when I think it's something that will run out quickly, and you may want to get it. Oftentimes these type of deals that says, run, get out the door, hurry, go do this deal, may not even be available at your store. And that's tip, whatever that sound effect was, tip number however many. Not every store has the same items, nor do they have the same prices. So in any store, I've had this happen a few times and it was such a bummer, and it was typically for the deals that I chased the deal. So I ran out the door, went and drove out of my way to get the deal, and didn't end up getting it because the price was not correct. It was much higher at my store than what it was in the advertised deal. So keep that in mind, is that prices do vary, and sometimes they vary even by store. So as does the inventory. So you may or may not get it. It's a bummer when you don't, but like I said before, these deals will come around again. So even if you didn't get it this time, you may get it next time. Or maybe you find another deal that is actually better than what was the one that you found and thought you were going to get. That sometimes happens too. So I think it all comes out in the wash at the end of the day. You know, oh well, didn't get it. Oh great, got it this time. Yay. So it all works out. And that also, another tip is that the insert coupons are not all the same, and they are not all for the same value. These are regional, and sometimes you don't have a coupon and sometimes you do. So same thing again, you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you're still saving money, which is what this is about, right? All right, what else? So let's just recap. It's getting pretty long of a video as well. I will post several short bite-sized videos as well, breaking down specific items that go into more details about the stores or certain coupons and things like that, more digestible. So to recap, what you could do to start couponing is get Sunday newspaper insert from the past Sunday if you can. If not, then the next Sunday's paper, and then start looking for deals online. The easiest way is to look for them online, and pick a deal that's easy and at the store that you shop at already. Then get the coupon for that deal, whatever it says, whether it says the printable coupon or the newspaper insert coupon, as long as you already have the newspaper insert coupon. Print or clip and go do the deal. And that's it. And you're on your way. Yay! I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions at all, I am here to help you. You are going to be the rockstar couponer and get this down in no time and save a huge ton of money. If you have any questions, you can comment below or find me on the Facebook group, find me on the website, and I will help you and answer any questions that you may have. Until next time, bye.